off by 3% and then off by 11%. This is gonna be a show, and Synthe's getting us started with those Hog Riders, and we even have some bat spells in here, Woody. What an attack!
I just want to say before this war gets started that I think the crucial difference between INTZ and MCES are the defensive bonuses that INTZ have shown time and again throughout many months. They have a 70% defense rate relative to MCES's 40% defense rate. My prediction for this war is going to be 13 stars for INTZ, 12 for MCES, but let's see how it plays out with Cynthia making the first play in here, stabbing deep with an Archer Queen Barbarian King dive, supporting this wall wrecker straight toward the Town Hall. First star will be an easy claim, but 38 Hog Riders to back it up. Bash, tell me why you might prefer going all hog instead of opting for miners to build a hybrid.
Well, a lot of people may go with that hybrid. This queen needs to get into this compartment. Maybe the king will get the Town Hall down home. 1 second, Woody, I'll get back to your question. Queen's coming back. Okay, Town Hall is going to be secured. A lot of us may go miners, you're right. But Synthé is known for his hog attacks, whether it's mass hogs, whether it's zap hogs. Synthé uses hogs a ton. That's why it was a little bit weird yesterday to see him using a dragon attack, but he's back to his comfort zone. He's back with these Hog Riders, and here we go. The hogs are leaping over the walls, and the bats are swarming in on that scatter shot.
Hogs and bats! Synthé is a beast master! Wrecking through the top layer. He's deployed all his heal spells except one. The bats are having some trouble over on the left side as point defenses pick them off. Where are these hogs going? The last line of defense is still standing on the bottom section of the base, but that Archer Queen is looking mean. A couple of headhunters snipe her down, but the single target Inferno will be still a big target for Synthé to worry about. Big Royal Champion stab as she throws the shield out, but will encounter several skeletons on the bottom. Can she get through them in time and knock this single Inferno out?
The single's weakened from that Seeking Shield. Woody, here she goes. One more spear will knock it down. That cannon is weakened as well. Synthé looking like plenty of time. This is going to be a triple for MCES to get this war underway. Synthé, the Hog God, living up to the legend, bringing in the bats to disperse of that scatter shot, and this is exactly the start that MCES wanted to go with. INT is going to have to respond with a 3-star of our own. This is shaping up to be an incredible war, Woody.
The stuff of legends. MCES's synthesizing hogs and bats for the perfect 1-2 punch, knocking them strong down at the first right out the gate with the wall wrecker to obliterate the Town Hall, and then an easy follow-up protecting those Hog Riders with the Eternal Tome. Splash damage couldn't get to them at all. Lots of heal spell support to back them right back up, and a perfect timing on that bat spell to knock out the scatter shot and deny it the big damage it was looking for against those hogs. Eagle Artillery couldn't find any good opportunity to lock onto a big pack, and in the end, you saw the Royal Champion, the last nail in the coffin for that base. MCES have a strong start, Bash.
Man, that was a crazy attack. I don't know that I've personally ever seen a hog bat attack, but it worked to perfection there. Loop 0 for INTZ gonna come in. You mentioned earlier, why won't we see some miners? Well, here's a traditional hybrid. What do we got? Hogs, we got miners, and we're gonna have an epic queen charge as we have 3 super wall breakers looking to push this queen deep inside the base. Potentially, if he can get in here right, he could potentially get out both scatters, the multi-target Inferno, the Queen, the Eagle Artillery. He's going for some crazy value on this charge.
Loop 0 is the all-time MVP on this INTZ lineup. 3 triples last month that he's already put up. 2 more 3-stars this month. He is the big guy on campus. When he walks into the bar, no one dares to ask his business. No one dares to make a slip. He's an outlaw loose and running with a big iron on his hip. Archer Queen goes in deep and will have no trouble popping down scatter shots and Inferno towers alike. She's got a Royal Champion set in her sights very next.
He's got to get that multi down as it is burning up the healers. Great use of the freeze and the rage combination there. And here we go, Woody. Here comes that hybrid. The King's going to go ahead and carve out the path. That Queen is still charging strong. She'll have access to that other scatter shot in the enemy Queen. Meanwhile, the Hogs and the Miners got a great shot towards that Town Hall as the King and that P.E.K.K.A. take out all those defenses. Oh man, Loop 0 coming in hot.
He's vicious and a killer! The notches on his pistol, number 9, and 1 team more! There go the Hogs! Heal spells topping him right back off. Ignore all that splash damage. Giant bombs exploding all around, but they are tip-top performance. Loop Zera in perfect shape continues his path of destruction through the base. He was here to take it down, and he will not go down without a big, strong finish. Last compartment up top has got a single target Inferno, and that is no way to stop 2 heroes with their abilities still left. Still a final heal spell to drop, and he is gonna swag it, Bash.
That was a crazy hybrid attack. He had the extra wall break, he had the extra heal, he has his Queen's ability, Loop Zero, with the big response that INTZ needed, Banks.
Loop Zero putting in a triple, and Synthé as well. We've got 2 triples on the board, 1 for MCES, 1 for INTZ. It's worth noting, Loop Zero's Queen just then took out pretty much half of the base, single-handedly with the help of those rage spells. What incredible value out of that Queen Walk, Bash.
Man, that's exactly what I saw on that one. That Queen was able to get the scatter shot, she got the Clan Castle, she got Infernos. That Queen did work, and she didn't even have to pop her ability. That's the best part, but it's gonna be on Romeo to respond now. It looks like we got Lalo Bats? Lalo Bats here. What are you gonna do? Start off with a bat bomb right here on this scatter shot, looking to take it out early and set up the funnel in the path. And we got double bat bomb. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see. There's more bats all over the base, Woody.
They're going everywhere! Multi-target Inferno concentrated on the bottom left side of the base leaves the top right completely open for a really clever hit by Romeo. We are going sky high with this assault. Ice Golem and a wall record to protect the Sui charge as these heroes make their way straight toward the town hall. Royal Champion has to pop her ability early, but I'm not sure how much value he's going to get off this first hit. He really has to focus hitting hard on the Lava Loon attack to come because he is really short on offense with this initial assault, losing now down to the CC troops storming out and distracting his forces. Romeo still has got a little bit left to say over here. Looks like he's dropped a Valkyrie up top as well for some additional funneling. I like the way that this is going, but man, he's really got to push it to 11 if he wants to knock down the rest of the base. An Eagle Artillery activating up top is going to be falling flat on his face. He needs to get going fast, Bash.
He's got to get going fast, but look at how much of the base he's gotten out with those bats and the heroes. He's gotten the Town Hall down and scatter shots down. He's just got to get to that. Oh my goodness, the Queen gets the Royal Champion down. That's huge. He's got to get to the Eagle, and he's got the Royal Champion, or not the Royal Champion, the Queen to deal with, but he's got Headhunters going in. All he's got to do is get these balloons pathing through. Queen goes down. Man, this is looking like a great start for Romeo, but those balloons are spinning around. We got a little bit of splash. We got the Eagle firing in shots. Romeo's got to get to these final few defenses. The Eagle can't reach the balloons, and that may just spell disaster for Bernal's base for INTZ on defense.
That is it. Romeo has done it. So many balloons left and lots of time for the finish up cleanup. That Lava Hound's still alive. I think Romeo's hoping it pops. There it goes. Pups storm out and are dropping this base like it's hot. Excellent job for Romeo. The follow-up from MCES scores another triple, striking back at the INTZ squad as they keep their lead strong.
Wow, what a creative attack there. Romeo came in with that bat bomb, the double bat bomb, not just one, 2 bat bombs to take out so many key structures in that base, and then use the heroes. It was almost like the Lalo was just there as cleanup as it was able to power on through. Great use of the Headhunters to take out that Queen. I love the creativity. MCES knows it's all on the line here. Win or go home, so bring out the big guns. INTZ, you gotta put up another 3-star. Oh my goodness, Woody, this war, it's something else, man.
I was starting to doubt these hits. I just have so much expectation for INTZ's base layouts, their trap placement, that I figured that MCES would run into some sort of difficulty. But as we promised before this stream began, you would see the best new strategies employed by the top players from around the world, and MCES has not disappointed yet. But we're going back to INTZ, where Renan's turn has finally come. He is the sole player on this squad who has yet to put up a 3-star, and he is looking to break the curse now with Super Witches. It's All Saints Day, and they are raising their fellows from the grave as we are getting some big boys back to bust this down. A barn-storming charge from the top corner as the Warden will walk along with healers safe and healthy. Spell support in the horizon has knocked apart a single target Inferno and given an even easier entry point here, Bash.
You're right on that, Woody. This Warden is carving out a path. Remember, with these Super Witches, time is always the key factor. We do have that Siege Barracks coming in, and Renan is looking to get this attack started right now. Here come the Super Witches. That Siege Barracks with the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards coming out is going to help funnel that bottom side, and it should push all of those Super Witches and big boys right up in towards that Town Hall. Renan, like you mentioned, Woody, the only player on INTZ not to triple. However, like, his clanmates only triple, so he needs to get over the hump here and put a 3-star on the board. Great start here. I like what I'm seeing from these Super Witches with that Warden Walk.
And this is flawless positioning from Renan, staying just out of that Archer Queen range, but destroying every single building, protecting the inside there. Cracks through with regular wall breakers to get another line of defenses down. Renan is still going hard and strong, holding on to that jump spell. Expect to see it deployed right over the Expo. There it is, getting over those walls and knocking apart Inferno Towers. Is going to be the next main hurdle for Renan. He's got to finish them off quick because those Infernos heat up fast and deal massive damage to any troop in their range. Archer Queen still up top with her ability, is getting some support from the healers, but it's starting to trail away, breaking off from the rest of the pack. She'll engage a few more defenses here. Ouch! Loses her Archer support to a giant bomb. That's gotta hurt, Bash.
Oh my goodness, that Queen is off on her own with the Witches down in the bottom. She's gonna get taken out shortly, but oh my goodness, here comes in the World Champion. She walks right into the Tornado Trap. Oh no, there's not too many defenses up here, but this attack is starting to fade and get stuck. The Wizard Tower taking down the Queen there with that final blow. Oh my goodness, Woody, this is so close for Renan.
It's all about getting through these walls, and unfortunately for Renan, he's just picked a base that is not going to go down easily. Lots of obstacles to path around, and these Super Witches have just been slowed down so much. It's not quite over yet, as they are barely still alive. 2 of them up, summoning those big boys and trying to keep this attack together. 22 seconds remain as the last building goes down. No more defenses. Renan's got 15 seconds. Royal Champion shield is tossed. There it is! The first 3-star from Renan!
Unbelievable!
Renan managing to take home a triple finally for INTZ, just when they need it to keep that momentum going against a squad like MCES that are just putting triple on the board after triple. This is the thing, as the viewers at home, that we need to keep a close eye on, okay? If the war continues like this, triple after triple, keep a very close eye on the time that these players triple, because that is what's going to be the key factor if we are looking at a war that just keeps going the way that it is. I'm not going to say it, Woody. I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. We have got to leave it all up to these players, but Renan made a deal with the devil. He peeled open a banana and ate the nub on the end. That's what gave him the superpower to finally crush a base and score the first triple of this month. An even Steven 6-to-6-star race between INTZ and MCES as things are heating up even hotter, Bash.
Oh my goodness, Woody. I didn't know that attack would get through, but he was able to finish it off. That Royal Champion was clutch, and here we go with Arium coming in with that Zap Lalo. And he did what a similar thing in previous wars, using the 3 quakes. Perhaps it wasn't Arium, but using the 3 quakes to activate the Town Hall, and then the Royal Champion can come in here and finish off the Town Hall single-handedly, and then we'll have the King and Queen free to go elsewhere on the base. I love this strategy. Normally you don't want to wake up the Town Hall, but using 3 Earthquakes deals massive damage with that Seeking Shield. Oh man, this is off to a great start. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going, keep the hype building. Woody, I'm so pumped up right now.
Hell yeah, brother! Arium from MCES knocking apart a massive compartment up top. The Town Hall and Clan Castle obliterated. Big expenditure from him as the Sui heroes are getting their work done up on top. Ice Golem does not catch that single target Inferno, and that could put Arium in an awkward position. Forces the pop on the Archer Queen, and she will knock down those two crucial targets. The Sui stab has worked, and he is twisting the knife deep with another shot at this Expo, finishes it off, and here we go for the main stage of the attack. Lava Hound unfortunately going to get heated up on the top side, trying its best to protect these balloons, but really taking a lot of damage early on, Bash. That's going to mean that this Stone Slammer out back is going to do the bulk of the work, trying to clean up and keep these balloons safe from still a Royal Champion standing. She's about to lock on. What's going to take her down?
He's got Headhunters in there, Woody. He was able to get the Headhunters in the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome, and they take down the Royal Champion, but that scatter shot is remaining up. Oh no, this could be disastrous if these balloons do not get to that scatter shot. One shot on him, but they finally get over there. Free spell on the remaining scatter shot. He's got to get through and take that scatter down, or it will destroy the balloons quickly. Ouch. Another shot on the scatter. Oh my goodness, Woody. We do have a couple balloons over, but it goes down. No! Destruction! Arium's attack goes down!
The thrills and chills! Defenses for INTZ have held up. Finally, the last tiny compartment will deny Arium. Renan, the one player who had yet to find a triple, gets back-to-back success as he pulls off a 3-star against MCES, and then with perfect base design denies MCES's chance at keeping this pace going. A 2-star 92% is the tiny little opening that INTZ will pierce straight to the bone and turn into a victory. Now's their chance, Bash. Is it gonna happen?
They gotta take advantage. A 92% leaves that door wide open. Man, those balloons just could not get to that scatter shot, and it cost him gravely. Now it's going to be on Bernal from INTZ to take advantage and grow this lead. We have a Queen Charge Lalo coming in. Oh, baby. Let's see what Bernal can do as he's setting the funnel with the King, and the Queen is just going to charge right into this base.
Bernal is one of the strongest attackers from INTZ. Off his last 5 hits, he's gotten 4 3-stars. And guess what percentage he got on the one single attack he didn't 3-star? It was a 99%. Training is his mantra. One of the most experienced players out there in the competitive scene, spends so much time in game to perfect down to the individual tile placement where he drops these troops. Poison spell to support the Archer Queen, catches a few of these CC troops on the edge, but distracted by the offending Barbarian King, he didn't grab them all in time. Inferno Dragon back on the backside of Tryhard's base is now going to start heating up this Archer Queen, but she takes it down from the skies, slays the dragon, and has got her eyes set forward on the remainder of this base, cracking through castles, finding town halls, and knocking them apart. She is a wrecking ball, Bash.
This Queen is going deep in the base, and here comes the Royal Champion to support that Queen charge. Oh man, Tornado Trap goes off. The Royal Champion does not get the single down, and we have nothing for the Town Hall, so the Lala will have to come in and disperse of the Town Hall with itself. But look at this Queen continue to go further. Oh my goodness, she's gonna get out the whole base by herself, Woody. She's jumping over the walls. She's pushing through the
Ouch!
Finally gets shot down, and here we go with the Lalo for Bernal. He's got to get the Town Hall down. He's got to secure this. There's a lot of base up in a minute 14, but Lalo does move quickly.
Pulverizing pressure in the center of that base. That Archer Queen was taking so much pressure, she was basically turned into a diamond. Bernal sends in the Eternal Tome to protect these loons from the scatter shot, but unfortunately has to let that Stone Slammer soak a Giga Bomb from the Town Hall. Last stage of this hit, 73% and creeping ever higher, but he still has a lot of work left to do. Single target Inferno and an air defense right next to a Wizard Tower on the bottom. The last hit. going in, draws the healers to the bottom with an archer to pull, soaking damage for these loons and doing every single possible thing he can to keep this dragon sky high, Bash.
The dragon coming in clutch, taking down the air defense. All that remains is the Archer Tower in 20 seconds, but
15 seconds!
Moon Slammer was so OP, and it's gonna be the response for INTZ. They're gonna push that lead even further with this epic.
3,
we charge
1.
3 stars,
It
Woody.
gets it!
3 stars on the board for INTZ.
Right down to the wire. He loves to put on a show, doesn't he? Bernal from INTZ making that score continually perfect as they slip ahead of MCES by a star. This just became a star race now. There's no question that it's going to be about percentage. It's all about those stars now, isn't it, Woody?
Please, commentator gods, let us see the replay of that attack, drawing the healers down to the very bottom of the map with the one and only ground troop he had at his disposal, the archers. That gave just enough insulation for the dragons and balloons to keep the damage going in strong and ensure a single second victory. INTZ might have just clutched it with that 9-star pickup over MCES. Kingsman, the next attacker. Royalty is in his blood, but as they are behind, they now don't have any room at all to give in an inch. The French Furies are fighting for their lives now, Bash, as a stab from the Queen out left pulls the CC out and will be a long walk before this hybrid army is ready to go.
Kingsman has to respond here. This needs to be a 3-star. Lay it all on the line. This queen's gonna look to charge in deep with 2 super wall breakers to support her. Soaks up a seeking air mine, and here comes that first super wall breaker, raged up, getting in there. That queen getting back to full health, and this is setting up really nicely for the hybrid attack. Queen doing an amazing job carving out a path. She's gonna go in and get this town hall down. Woody, I like what I'm seeing from Kingsman here. We'll have that hybrid coming in to support here right after this town hall falls.
It's the lock and pops it down. Hasn't even had to use her ability yet. Kingsman is playing it really cool, but that is what has got me worried. Finally gets the main stage of the attack in, but he's already halfway done with his hit. Early use of the Royal Champion's ability is going to come in really fast to try to keep these hogs happy and healthy as the Eagle Artillery is raining down on them. They've got a really great spread, though, just knocking these buildings down one by one. Left and right, they're going down barely with a fight. Kingsman Archer Queen still alive as the Royal Champion is distracted, not able to act in time to finish her off. She'll lock onto another plinth, and with a rage spell, those healers are barely keeping her alive. Grand Warden protecting the hogs and miners up top. Those single target infernos are not going to be a threat at all, Bash.
Oh my goodness, that queen barely stayed up here, Woody. He used that Royal Champion ability early. He used the Warden ability early to keep those hogs and miners pushing on through. That Warden does finally fall, and it's all going to come down to the single target inferno. Can something get over there and take it down? Here comes the Royal Champion. 1 step, 2 steps, but she's going to get burnt up. Oh no, this is fading quickly. He's still got the queen. Miners need to clutch this inferno, and I think that's going to be enough to do it. MCES going to get back on the board with another 3-star. The response that they needed was perfect here for Kingsman.
Annihilation! The countryside laid to waste as the French forces march on victorious. Kingsman leading that assault for MCES, now at 11 stars and 98%. But INTZ have scored 14 stars every war so far. Will it be enough to overcome them in the end? Such strong defenses, such overwhelming firepower on these attacks. Only 1 single hit so far has not been a triple, and Celino from INTZ, one of the veterans for this team, is not going to let us down on the last leg. Here we go with Mass Drag and 8 Super Minions. The Flybridge strat is back in action.
The Flybridge coming in, and look at this, Woody. He's got 9 lightning spells. He's got an earthquake. As time ticks away, we're going to go ahead and quake out, take down some damage on the Eagle and the Clan Castle. I was looking to see if maybe he goes for the Clan Castle here, spreading these lightning spells out. This is a very interesting use. Okay, gets a lot of value from those lightning spells, actually. Great start to this one. Does leave the Clan Castle up, but that's usually not an issue for the Flybridge, and just setting some nice pathing here with those balloons and now that super minion.
Force majeure! Like an act of God dropping down elemental destruction on this base. Lightning and earthquakes combine to open up multiple compartments on Romeo's setup. Early balloon's gonna path on in, checking around for any mines or any bombs. Not finding anything yet, but that has been a lot of easy damage for Celino to start off with. A super minion locks the town hall and will activate it early. Not quite sure that's what he was hoping for, Bash.
You're right, that could be a little bit of a misstep, but with that battle blimp selected, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, as we should see that fly across the base, and here it comes. We likely see that Warden's Eternal Tome, so there shouldn't be too much that's actually going to get hit by that Giga Inferno. But here we go. That blimp has got to make it. One Seeking Air Mine goes down with the Warden's ability protecting that blimp, and that Town Hall is going to be secured. Celino off to an amazing start. We do have the King and Queen still on the battlefield with that Royal Champion to be deployed a little bit later. This is a great start here. INTZ can push this lead even further with another 3-star, but Woody the King locks onto the Queen over here.
His wizards are left with their hands in their pockets. There's no more spells to deploy, and Celino's actually taking a massive amount of damage early on here, Bash. I don't know if you're watching the same attack as me, because these dragons are getting picked off left and right. There's not much to say about this attack, except I hope those heroes have got it in them to finish off this last compartment. They are encircling it with a mighty fury. Toss the shield and fire away with everything you've got, because there's no more troops available to finish off this base. 50 seconds left, and I think that they actually have managed to do it. You were right all along, Bash. Celino grabs a 3-star with plenty of time left, even though not a single air troop remains.
What an incredible war so far. INTZ with 4 triples on the board. MCES, 3 triples and a 92% 2-star. One of the highest scoring wars we've seen so far. Let's see how they're going to close this one out, Bash. It's going to be big.
This is crazy. This is a finals caliber matchup. These two teams going at it. I saw it too, Woody, as you were pointing out. That attack looked like it faded quickly, but the hero support on the back end was enough to finish it off. MCES has to come in with a 3-star here. They're gonna have to lean on Tryhard. He's gonna have to get the job done, as we have a Zap, Quake, Lalo using those lightning spells to take down that Inferno, and then the Quake spell to finish off the Clan Castle. He's off to a rock and roll and start here with the King coming in on that left-hand side. We should see that Queen support that King push as well. Oh my goodness, Woody. This is a massive attack. I think this has to be well, it does have to be a 3-star, let's be honest.
Tryhard is the single most clutch attacker on this Fridge lineup. MCES's all-star player has had a perfect month with 3 triples. He's moving in next with the Laloon strike to end all Laloons. The Royal Champion moving in hot in the bottom, as that scatter shot will be distracted by multiple heroes engaging in. Archer Queen goes down, and the Sui heroes have done their duty. We have got still a lot of troop space left without any Ice Golem or heroes committed, except for just one. Tryhard is going to get a lot of skeletons activated over on the left side that unfortunately will slow down his Archer Queen, not finding the connection on that air sweeper that I think he was hoping for, Bash.
I agree with that. All those skeletons came out of there. I believe there's 2 traps right in there, and that sweeper is going to make it difficult for him to push right into this town hall. But here we go with the Lalo. 2 hounds coming in, supported with some balloons. Those other balloons are just fighting through that sweeper. Man, being a nuisance. We do have that Royal Champion. Oh my goodness, I am nervous about this start here for Tryhard, Woody. Can he get this done? The Warden's ability comes in, but those balloons are weakened.
They sure are, and he's activated the Town Hall early as well. Even more difficulty for his forces, doing their best to encounter this Town Hall and knock down that 2nd star. Meanwhile, the Grand Warden protecting the balloons over the bulk of the base, gets some support with some haste spells, driving in deep, but that's a lot of splash damage. Multi-target Infernos on both sides of this Eagle artillery are just cooking cooking these loons. Stone Slammer finally gets the Town Hall down, but Tryhard is beating his face against the wall as Celino's base, the #1 defender from INTZ, might just have done it. I think they'll keep them at bay, Bash.
You talked about this, Woody. The defenses for INTZ coming in big here in this final war. Man, if that queen was able to get that sweeper down, I think this is a whole different story. But that sweeper was so difficult for those balloons and even that Stone Slammer to get to the Town Hall. And that's going to all but write an end to this story for MCES. INTZ's offense way too strong. Their defense even stronger, Woody.
I predicted a 13-12 scoreline on this war, but the offense has been overwhelming. MCES with 13 stars of their own surpassed my expectations and put an interesting coda on this semifinal match. INTZ not yet confirmed to advance, but all signs point to the fact that they will. Just needing that 2-star to advance over MCES, it is going to be an easy job for Marinol, the barbarian king of INTZ, a YouTuber in his own right. He makes content, he bashes bases down, he has had years of experience all leading up to this moment. The chance to grab the golden ticket is finally here, and he is not going to let it slip through his fingers, Bash.
All they need is 2 stars, but let's be honest, they're going for the triple. They're going for the perfect 4. They want to make a statement going into this final, and it's going to be on Marinol with his Yetis. We got Zap Yetis coming in with the lightning spells, taking down what appears to be the scatter shot and some of the surrounding defenses. Oh my goodness, great use of the lightnings. And he's going to go ahead and set this one up with a Warden Walk and send everything right at the middle of the base, just a start Marinol's looking for.
The 2019 qualifier season saw INTZ moving in and showing up more times than any other clan, but they were always a bridesmaid and never a bride, unable to get the golden ticket through their competition here. They earned a lot of fans out there in the world of Clash though, and picked up that wildcard vote to send them on to the 2019 World Finals. They do not want to have to rely on a fan vote this time, because they have got their final shot at scoring it on their own. Marinol from INTZ is finally a perfect warrior with 2 3-stars already this month and seeking to get that tic-tac-toe 3rd hit here and now. The big bash Yeti smash moving in hot and heavy on this base, Clash bashing.
Oh my goodness, that rage spell is gonna push it all in, and that's gonna all but secure the 2 stars, secure the victory for INTZ. Marinol coming in so strong, and we got the Yetis coming out of the siege barracks. What a performance from this squad here today. They brought it all for this matchup to move on to the finals. Oh my goodness, look at that polar bounce taking out the scatter shot. That was massive. Wow, this Yeti smash is bashing and smashing right on through the base.
INTZ are going to the finals! Marinol has secured that spot for his squad and will keep the hopes high for another perfect war! INTZ versus MCES. Who would have guessed that it could have come down to the wire with such an overwhelming finish here? He might just have it. Less than a minute remains in this attack, but he is going the distance, Bash.
He's got this one in the books, Woody. Unbelievable. INTZ finally getting over the hump and getting that perfect war. That's wild to say that they've had 2 14-star wars and they just got over the hump because they got a perfect war. This squad is looking strong, looking to punch that golden ticket. What an amazing performance in this matchup. Oh my goodness, Championship Sunday is looking to be an amazing showdown here for the finals.
Championship Sunday is heating up, and just like that, the semi-finals of Championship Sunday are over. INTZ clutching that one out. A brilliant display, I have to say, of professional level Clash of Clans from both sides there. But INTZ securing that victory, and they will be going on to play in the finals against Queen Walkers later today for that golden ticket to the World Finals. I mean, the stats